Take them off. Oh, all right. Nah. So my name is Antonio. I told you earlier. I feel more comfortable now. So I'm gonna tell y'all my last name. It's Antonio. And so I also am called Puerto Rico is the alias that I have since college, and it was inspired by a poem. And so for a big part of my life, I feel like I always have to talk about my journey. I'm from the South Bronx. My mom was on welfare, Section A. She was on all the things, which, a lot of times it required us to do crazy shit like hide in the closet when they used to come and inspect the house, see how many people lived in there and shit. So it's just a wild thing for me now to have been I graduated from college and I'm doing all this shit. I got money, I'm not stressed. Whenever I want something, I can just get it. And so I'm always talking about my journey. So my alias, my brand name, my LLC, all the things is Puerto Rico, which is the play on, Puerto Rico, right? So it's about the journey, right? I see you like somewhat impressed, but I'm gonna get you, sit up. So basically, that's my alias, Puerto Rico. And so I feel real proud of that because it's about the journey, about getting from less to more. Which is why I moved to fucking Chicago. I don't know if you can tell by my accent, I'm actually from the Bronx, New York, and I came to Chicago under the act of like Puerto Rico, like the fucking second city. Right? Like fucking Deuce, like number 2. No. But I know it sounds crazy, but no. But yeah, I realize why they call y'all the second city. It's because y'all really fucking extra. Y'all extra. I realize that the 1 + 1 is 2. So the whole city burned down, and then y'all build another one on top of it, second city, right? I got the East Coast, I got the West Coast, then you got the shit on Lake Michigan, you got the third coast, right? But y'all really extra. Y'all extra in a way that I fuck with, because I'm extra. That's why I be here on stage holding onto the mic for more than the time that y'all told me. I haven't told me the time, but I'm gonna take the time. So basically,
you're good.
I'm extra too. But y'all really extra. Matter of fact, y'all food be so extra. And I'm saying y'all all from Chicago, but you know what I mean. But basically, Chicago, y'all not extra with y'all food in a way that it's a sight to see. I fucking love it. I'm extra, and I like to watch extra motherfuckers. And I'm that weird person that when I'm watching a movie, I'm looking at the extras. What the fuck they doing back there? But I'm extra, so I get it. But okay, pizza. I fuck with it, I'm a New Yorker, I love pizza, but y'all came and was like, no, we're gonna make that shit 3D. That shit gonna have depth. My God, calm the fuck down. Okay, fine. I measure y'all pizza in fucking inches and shit. Right? And there's a whole new dimension. Got it. But it's to me, it's extra. I fucking love Gino's East. The whole sausage thing going, the cheese casserole thing. It's not regular New York style pizza, but now y'all want to be extra, so it's okay. I fucking love it. But y'all also extra, also when it comes to other shit, like hot dogs. Calm the fuck down. Y'all got a glizzy on top of another glizzy. This is me trying to keep up with the Gen Z motherfuckers. But y'all know what glizzy is? You know what I mean? From what I understand, you got a little baby pickle on top of some other ass phallic shit. So glizzy is just basically another slang term to describe a fucking penis-shaped object. Or penis, depending on where you're going with it. So but to me, you know what I mean? I'm damn. Okay, I got the pickle on top of the hot dog, and then, hold up, I can't have ketchup. I can't strict with the rules. I'll put ketchup on my shit, yo, what the fuck you doing? Yo, smacking the whole packet on my hand. That's so extra, but I fuck with it because I like all food. I don't care the rules, but I'll eat it. But it's just extra, And then the one thing that's just too extra, but not extra enough, where I don't eat the shit, because I'm a beast. Right? It's I love Philly cheesesteaks. You know what I mean? And you go, then you get a Philly cheesesteak, you get a fucking sandwich. It's one food experience. Out here, that Italian beef joint, they give you a side of soup, and you're supposed to dip the sandwich. So now I got 2 meals on fucking. I got the sandwich, and I got the jus. That I'm supposed to dip it in and get the bread all soggy. That shit is extra. I eat the shit. I eat it all, but it's extra. But fucking with that shit made me realize I love soup. I'm in the fucking soup. Soup. I used to be yo, soup is legit. What the fuck you trying to tell me that I'm supposed to enjoy the savory as fluid? But now I really appreciate it because I've brought in my mindset. I'm obsessed with soup. I'm going through a soup phase right now. Everything soup this, I want everything to be a broth or some soupy ass shit, you know? And it makes me feel like I'm eating healthy, you know? Like, cause I can't really make out the fucking fatty shit, you know? And I love it. I was telling my wife, like, yo, I'm always trying to like make a hustle. So I'm like, yo, you know, there should be a spot that all they do is serve soup. All they do is serve soup. As a matter of fact, it'll be a soup kitchen. And she's like, babe, you sound that stupid right now. Like, they have soup kitchens. It's for people that can't actually eat food. And I'm like, damn, man. Like, I feel like, you know, like, I come from the South, Bronx, poor as fuck, and I'm like going through, sometimes I don't even realize my own privilege as I break through social economic. Not to get deep on it, but like, you know, I don't even catch my privilege. But, you know, when I did catch my privilege, I'm gonna slow down. I'm catching myself going really fast, like in the subway. But basically, when I did catch my privilege, is during the pandemic. First of all, what does privilege mean to y'all? Someone want to raise their hand and tell me what privilege means? If y'all don't, for this phase, okay, I'm gonna get to the next point, but curious, what does privilege mean to, like, what do I mean by privilege?
A natural right that may have not been earned.
Natural right that has not been earned. Anybody else?
Having the resources to bypass certain struggles that other people don't get to bypass.
The resources to bypass certain struggles other people do not.
I like that.
I like the one I like the most is the one that make everybody from the left and the right, from the up and the down, agree. And I want to share with that. But first, I want to try to understand this idea of unlearning shit. Because a lot of people be like, I'm gonna learn. I'm like, yo, sometimes you gotta unlearn the fuck. Like unlearn the shit. So I'm gonna share with y'all a definition that to me helped me unlearn and then made it more accessible to people that are like, I don't got no fucking privilege. What the fuck you talking about? I work hard for this shit. So to me, privilege is the lack of anxiety around a part of who you are. So there's a lot of situations where you got privilege. You know, it can be because you're in a new fucking country and you happen to speak the fucking native tongue. Or it's because you're in a fucking a situation where, you know, you don't have a wheelchair, right? And so when the lift pull up, you don't have to worry about whether or not you're gonna pull off because they don't want to deal with a wheelchair, right? That shit ranges, right? So to me, that's privilege. During the pandemic, when everybody was out in the fucking Costco or the stores, they were buying out all the toilet paper, that's when I knew I had white privilege. Because I bought a bidet a year ago, I had no wiping needs. I was out there like this, getting my ass flat. So that's when I realized I had white privilege, because I didn't have to worry about no toilet paper. Nah, but you know, I don't mind getting my ass splashed with water to clean it. Really, like, I realized that masculinity, man, it's so fucking crazy to like maintain this idea of masculinity. It's so hard to maintain it. It's so easy to lose it. Like once you break a fucking pinky, that's it, you ain't masculine. And that shit blows my mind, you know? So when I sit down and I fucking push a button and get water splashed in my ass, that shit clean my ass properly. You know, shout out to Toto. Toto, I don't know if you know about Toto, but that's the fucking Japanese brand I use. By the way, Toto is also pussy in Puerto Rico. That shit would be funnier, but it's okay. I'm testing out these jokes. So basically, the bidet that I got taught me that, you know, like, it's okay to sit down and do this shit. Like, people be like, yo, really? You like that shit open? I'm like, calm down. Like, what the fuck? I'm talking about wiping my ass. I can't penetrate it. Like, people, you know? So, like, I started really, like, embracing to me, the discovery of masculinity. Like, there's something going on right now. I don't know if it's just me. You know, I even called my boy Arby. I started talking to him like, yo, you feel like this shit going on too? Like, don't you feel like it's okay to get a pedicure? You know, as long as you with your girl. He's like, yo, actually, low-key, yeah, I fuck around with a pedicure for the right reasons. I'm like, yo, something's going on. So I've been embracing that shit, you know, being a comprehensive man. You know, because as a man, these days, you can't tap into one or two attributes and be like, oh, that's what I need. I need to be a protector and a provider. Fuck that shit, you know? So with that, man, I sit down and pee. Because that backsplash, that's just problematic. So I'm not gonna be a protector and a provider. I'm gonna be an aerosologist, a fucking epidemiologist, a virologist, because I don't want my kids to get infected with a cold because I be just splashing pee everywhere. So I sit down and pee. I create a protective seal with my fucking hairy ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, when I'm done peeing, I stand up and I put the seat up because I'm a fucking man. You know what I mean? And so I'll leave the seat up like that motherfucking, you know, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. But it's crazy because I realized that, and now I'm realizing that I should have probably finished that off better, but that was supposed to be the ending, and I kept talking. Now it's really stupid. But there was something there that I was gonna say, and then I can't remember. So thank you for your time.